Do you want to improve faster but you don't know how to train alone? You probably heard a million times that football is a team sport. And yes, that's 100% true. You need to understand positioning, movement off the ball, and how to play with teammates. All of that requires you to play with others. But the players who truly stand out are the ones who also know how to train alone. Every player you admire, from Cristiano to Neymar to Maradona, had one thing in common. They trained on their own constantly. They used solo training as the secret weapon to get ahead of everyone else. This video isn't just for players who are isolated or don't have a team. It's for the serious players who want to take responsibility for their development. If you learn how to train alone the right way, you'll improve way faster than your teammates. So, here's how you actually train alone and improve faster than anyone else. First of all, before you even start training, you need a plan. Grab a piece of paper or a weekly planner and write down your full schedule. Mark the days you already have team training, because the first mistake players make with individual work is not understanding the concept of recovery. Overtraining will not make you better. It'll make you slower, stiffer, and more injury-prone. You have to think smart. Let's say you train with your team 3 times a week. That means you have 3 more days where you can work on yourself, and that's exactly when you should train alone. These individual sessions should be focused. These are the days where you rebuild your weak foot, improve your dribbling instincts, improve your first touch, and build that body-brain connection with the ball. And don't forget the most important day, your rest day. 1 full day every week minimum where you allow your body and mind to recharge. Rest is not lazy. Rest is part of high performance. So, a good weekly plan could be 3 days of team training, 3 days of focused individual work, and 1 full rest day. Your weekly sessions should always focus on the core technical pillars of a footballer: instinct, first touch, passing, and finishing. If you train alone and don't consistently work on these areas, you're not progressing. That's the harsh truth. Let's talk about the first and most important part: instinct. Instinct is what makes the difference between an average player and a top-level footballer. Football is an insanely fast-paced game, and things happen in seconds. Your mind can't process all of it fast enough through conscious thinking. You simply don't have time to think. You either react or you lose the moment. When your instinct is underdeveloped, you become predictable, hesitant, and easy to read. So how do we fix this? We train the instinct directly in every single individual session. We start with a process I call instinct activation. Before activating the instinct, we first need to activate the body with 15 to 20 minutes of slow, intentional ball mastery. Here's the structure for that. Start with 5 minutes of inside touches, then 5 minutes of outside touches, and then 5 minutes of soul rolls. Lastly, add 5 more minutes of your choice, like toe taps, inside soul rolls, or weak foot variations. All of this should be done slow and controlled, with feel and rhythm. Every touch should be intentional to connect with the ball and feel it. Grab a ball, get into a space, and start dribbling, but not with cones or plan. You let your creativity take over. You imagine defenders closing in on you, visualize real match pressure, and you just react. If you feel this is unnatural, you can follow my 3-step skill installation process. Step 1. Choose one skill that fits your style and position, like a step over. Do it slowly and statically, watching pros and breaking down their clips. Practice until you understand how the weight shifts, how the ankle turns, and how the hips fake. Step 2. Once you have the movement down, start doing it in motion. Begin with a slow jog, then increase the pace, and then add a change of direction at sprint speed. Step 3. Go into free shadow dribbling. But this time your chosen skill is in your pocket. You let it come out naturally. Every week, repeat this process with another skill. We also have a variation you can include called combo flow. You start by juggling the ball. When you're ready, you kick the ball high into the air, forcing a reset. As the ball comes down, You control it cleanly, preferably with your weak foot, and immediately transition into free flow shadow dribbling. Next, let's break down how to build your first touch in your solo sessions. Your first touch is one of the most important skills every footballer should spend time mastering. It's the first thing they teach kids in any academy. If you can't control the ball the moment it comes to you, you've already lost. If your touch is poor, you'll always be a step behind. The very first thing I want you to do is juggle every single day. There's not a single professional footballer who doesn't know how to juggle. It's not some extra skill. It's the foundation of ball control. The best tutorial is just spending hours actually doing it. You don't need secrets, you need reps. Here's a simple structure. Step 1, one touch catch. Drop the ball down to your foot and kick it back into your hands. Don't overthink it. Lock your ankles, point your toes up, and keep the ball below your waist. Step 2, multiple touches. Once that feels comfortable, go for 2 touches, then 3. Try juggling with both feet, alternate, and mix it up. Step 3, free juggling. Once you're able to juggle 30, 50, or 100 touches without stopping, you're building a true relationship with the ball. I would suggest you do at least 30 minutes of juggling every single day. Then, have one day a week where you go even deeper with more advanced drills. Drill 1, wall touches. Pass the ball hard against a wall, and goal is to stop it with one clean touch. Repeat for 20 minutes to simulate fast passes in a match. Drill 2, wall juggling. Juggle, then hit the ball against the wall and control it again while keeping the rhythm going. Use your thighs, chest, and feet. Drill 3, long ball cushion plus pass. Kick the ball high into the air, control it calmly with one touch, and then pass it immediately to a target. Don't rush your first touch training. Every time you touch the ball, be intentional and train like it's a match. Now let's focus on how to train your passing alone. Yes, you can absolutely get elite level passing ability without teammates. All you need is a ball and a wall. The wall gives you instant feedback. If the pass is clean, it comes back clean. If it's sloppy, the ball will fly off in weird directions, which tells you exactly what to fix. Start with simple rhythmic wall passing. Stand about 3 to 5 meters away and start with one touch passing using the inside of your foot. Use both feet, even if one feels weaker. That's how you improve. Then start doing pass plus turn drills. You pass the ball to the wall, and as soon as it returns, you take a touch to turn as if you're receiving it in a match and spinning out from pressure. Another great one is moving wall passes. Instead of staying in one spot, start moving sideways along the wall while doing continuous passes to simulate match rhythm. Finishing is just like juggling. The more you practice it, the more powerful and precise you become. There's no secret to it. You need repetition to create that mind-foot connection that allows you to hit the ball clean without even thinking. Here's how we do it. First, get a ball and start juggling. Then, position yourself where you normally play. If you're a winger, go to the wing and imagine receiving a pass. If you're a striker, stand with your back to the goal, simulate a pass to your feet, and turn to shoot. You're building habits that match your position. After a few juggles, kick the ball up and let it drop. As it comes down, your goal is to turn with a perfect touch and strike it clean without waiting. In a real match, defenders don't give you the luxury of setting the ball perfectly. You need to be comfortable shooting fast, off balance, or off the first or second touch. If you're still watching right now, you're not like the 90% of players who clicked away after the first minute. You're still here, you're still hungry, and that already puts you in a different category. You deserve to reach your dreams because you're looking for ways to improve, to level up, and to become the best version of yourself. But remember, this game wasn't meant to be played in fear or with restrictions. Don't lock yourself in the gym. Fall in love with football again. Go outside, touch the ball, play freely, play instinctively. That's how you truly grow. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And I'll see you in the next one.